What's up, everybody? Welcome back. It's been so long, man. So even gotta jump in the water and go diving. So conditions aren't the greatest, but we're gonna go out anyway. We've been doing a lot of trolling for eye season. Not much luck. If not, you would have been seeing a bunch of videos. But we're still out there. We're still trying, and we just want to get a day for just jump in and shoot fish again. So hopefully find some clean water, hopefully get some action today. Heading out, I'm gonna meet up with Captain Joe and JR. I haven't dove it, I don't know how long, but yeah, let's see what we can get into today. So yeah, give us a thumbs up for good luck and see you on the water. So this is the first spot of the day, and it ended up being the only spot that we went to, just based off of conditions and based off of the life we seen. We just stuck around here. So I did take my first drop. The water was very surgy, there was swell, there was wind. So I decided just to use my Cap 110 because how solid it is, easy to maneuver and control in these types of conditions. So I checked out this little fish area and I noticed a roy, so I came back up and looked for it, found it, ended up just dive bombing it. It was a pretty hard shot, only the tip of the head was showing, but still managed to shoot it right in the mouth. And starting off with getting an invasive roy off the reef. Right after that I ran into this eagle ray, and this was actually the second one I ran into within an hour. Jura told me he already seen a Kagami pass by that had streamers, maybe like 7-8 pounder. So it's kind of like cruising with it, and this is the first for me. It actually did a complete circle around me. I mean, I'm not food, but it was looking at me like I was food. So I kind of just stuck around with it, checking it all around to see if anything else was cruising with it. As soon as it passed, this yellow dot shows up. Try to swim away, I drop my flasher and it comes right in. I get a good holding shot. I already knew it was a good holding shot, so I'm letting it run, letting it tire out, letting it do its thing while I slowly start catching up to it. Right here I see my bar is fully engaged. So I knew it was an easy land. Yellow spot, Papillo, their meat is very soft. So it's easy to rip, and I noticed that the skin started ripping on the other side, so that's when I kind of took it a little bit easier and tried to go down and secure it. It is a strong fish. It spun me around. I had to just grab it as fast as I could just so I can land it, and man, just to start my day, I hit a roy and I got this beautiful yellow spot, a big one. I haven't hit one this big in a while. I was pretty stoked. After that I was pretty much set. I knew it was going to be a great day, and I'm just hoping everybody else can shoot fish too. After this yellow spot, had another one that kind of cruised around, but never really gave Joe a shot. So I regrouped with the boys and kept finding more fish. In this little crack here, I noticed a nice Pananu is cruising inside, so I took a drop. Pananus like to hang in caves and stuff, so I thought I'd drop, approach the hole very slowly. It's kind of hard to see. I ended up taking a shot and tagging them. Pananus are super good fried, bro. It's killers. This area kind of had just a lot of piles. We've been here before. This place, we barely get a chance to dive, so we took full advantage of it. I dropped on this other pile of Maninis and Pualus, and I noticed a couple Munus or Joe Lewis's that cruised in the pile. So sizing them up, kind of tracking them, and the fish just move with the surge over here, so they're pretty lively right now. So I'm just trying to remain calm and wait for my shot. I didn't really have to stay down long at all today. I see it, I'm picking it out and I tag them. I end up stoning them too. But yeah, today overall, man, I did not need to have a good bottom time. It was as soon as I hit the bottom, the fish are kind of curious already. This was another big Pualu pile that had some big uhus inside the pile, and you kind of see already I spooked up and I was kind of hesitant. I could have lined up and took a shot when I seen it come in about here, and I hesitated, and then I spooked again. So I was like, you know what, causing too much pressure, I'm just gonna come up, breathe up and regroup, let the pile come back. That's exactly what I did. I let the pile regroup, I let the uhus come in, and then I took another drop. The uhus have this pattern that they swim, so as soon as you see their pattern, you try to time your drop so that you're at the bottom the time that, you know, they're around the area are making their rounds to come back. So here I am. I see the uhus in the back with all the pualus, and I'm just kind of waiting for my turn. Find a small window and I stone them. Yeah, I was pretty stoked. Plus, two, Jer was right above me. He's in the whole thing, man. If I missed, he would have been he would have been saying something, man. A little collateral damage, but it's alright. Look, so gave me the signal, stone, right on. Let's go get him. He already had a couple woos already. Taking a small break because it's windy, starting to get a little bit more rough, and man, these kind of conditions are perfect right now that I'm using the cap. What is it, a 110? I think it's a 110. Through the surge is super solid. Yeah, I'm able to just kind of hold the gun pretty steady through the surge. But yeah, just taking a small break, kind of tired already. Haven't dove in a little bit, so refuel, hydrate, get back out there. I love this kind of diving, super shallow, fish are out and around, you're not really hunting, everybody's kind of working their own piles, and yeah, it's good fun. You're not really burning a lot of energy with bottom time and stuff like that. 1.5 right now, summertime is perfect. So yeah, I'm just gonna power back up, get back out there. It's weird because after I jumped back in, the water actually got cleaner. So I found this area that had a bunch of toaos. I've been here before. Last time I came, I kind of just stuck to just 3-prong, and 3-prong a bunch of toaos. So I was like, yeah, let me just dial in this cap more, you know, become more comfortable with it. So actually, I don't know if you guys caught it, but I see just a hint of red that was just right under this little overhang where all the toaos are. They slowly started to creep up, and I knew what it was. It was an alaihi mama. One of the best eating fish, hands down. Couldn't help myself, had to take it. Yeah, one of the best. Gotta be in my top 5. It has this certain flavor that I like, steam. But careful, these guys have these barbs right on their gills, and their scales are super sharp. You gotta be very careful when you handle them. I mean, I just try to tire them out if I can, or if I can just cuy them when they're still alive and brain them later. But kind of just took my time. I was able to get my hands on them and then brain them through the gills. But I actually gave this fish to Jer. I know he loves this fish. He's the one who told me about this fish, how good it is. So I just gave it to him. I knew I had a bunch of good fish already. The yellow dot definitely, you know, made my day. So I figure, you know, I spend a little time shooting toaos. It's always fun. You can see, you know, how surgy it is. You know, all the fish is moving with me. I'm moving left and right. As soon as I find my balance, I'm able to aim and take a shot. There's so much toaos. I mean, I'd say they're tame for the most part. They're pretty tame. They come right in. You can make almost every drop count. So that's exactly what I did. I'll drop. I kind of look around for something else. If I don't see anything, I'll end up hitting a toao on the way up. Just line up, aim, and shoot. I haven't really used the cap this much, which I'm pretty glad and pretty stoked that I was able to, you know, really dial it in, really pull trigger plenty. We haven't been diving too much, and I really felt good, you know, just kind of letting loose. I took a drop on more toaos. You know, kind of just look around too at the same time, see if anything else is around. Just because I know there's a lot of passing jacks here, or trevallies. So, see the school twal come in, take my shot and stone him. I know it's kind of hard to see, guys, I'm sorry, but he's right there at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, this is it, the same area. Continue to work him. Oh, this is a big roy that I seen. I thought it was a knife jaw at first swimming up. It swam right under me. It was kind of weird. Like all the roys today just kind of swam right under me and just gave me the shot. This was a pretty big roy. I know. Sorry again, guys. Kind of hard to see. So on another job working the twals, you know, I'm looking around, seeing what else kind of game there is, and 3 pow show up. Super fast. I was pretty cocky. I just took a quick shot, just because I knew I was tagging a bunch of fish, and where I shot it is I lined it through the nose, and I was trying my best, you know, to try baby it, but ends up ripping off. The good part is it'll live. So I was kind of throw off my game after that. You know, I still know I had, you know, a good stringer for the day, so I kind of just went back to the twals. My guess was that, you know, all the commotion shooting these twals brought in the predators, so, you know, I'll just hang around here for a bit, shoot some more twals, and hopefully another one gives me a pass. After that, in that area, the twals kind of got smart and they kind of stayed away from me already. So I kind of ventured off looking for some new ground, some new piles, and yeah, this is a huge Pualu pile, and was hoping that within the Pualu pile I'll find, you know, some munus, some goats, or, you know, maybe some uhus, but none of that around except for another twal, so I took them down. The fish bag was pretty heavy, man. Everybody had an awesome day. Everybody took on fish, we got minpachis, a bunch of twal and roy off the reef, and some uhus. Yeah, everybody had an epic day. Made it count for sure. Alright guys, that was an epic dive today. Hopefully we can keep this momentum on for the next dive, and yeah, until then, like, subscribe, and join us on the next venture. Shoot!